Lewis, you made the gamble to keep back a fresh set of tyres. Was it the gamble that paid off for you today?
I think today, definitely the strategy that we came up with going into qualifying definitely helped. I think my new option tyres seemed to last a little bit longer than the guys in front. But I think it was quite a few things that came together, really. The pit stops were fantastic, which was good for us. I think the guys are always pushing to improve. And the car felt great, and I think it was just a real, just trying to nurse my tyres whilst trying to pick up pace. And it was one of the best races I've experienced, where at least this year, where guys are out in front of me and had to do quite a lot of overtaking. But real thumbs up to the guys back at the factory and in the garage. They really put their hearts into developing the car and making the car the best it can be every weekend, and it feels amazing to be able to bring it home and bring home a victory for them.
We saw your emotion at the end of the race. We didn't quite see your emotion at the start of the race. What was going on with your car? You only just made it to the grid, and how worried were you that you might not be able to start?
I don't think worried was coming into my thoughts, to be honest. I mean, I was in the car nice and early to go out, and then we had a problem where the car just wouldn't start. And I'm still not sure exactly what went on, but they had to take a lot of the bodywork off, and I knew there was 6 minutes to go, and then there was 2 minutes to go, and fortunately everything just came together very quickly. The guys did a great job, but of course for me it's very important for me to stay as calm as possible, because that reflects on all the guys in the garage. So I tried to stay positive, and they got the car out, which was most important.
Sebastian, let's turn to the start first for you. Beaten off the line by both McLarens, but you quickly got the lead back again. But did you feel at any stage that a two-stop strategy might have been the wrong choice today?
Well, I think the start was not the best we had this year. And on top of that, it seems that, for some reason, the left-hand side here is worse than the right-hand side. So, plus the fact that you turn right doesn't really help. But I wasn't doing, it was not a 100% good start, so I lost also the position to Lewis, who started behind me. Then it was about being patient. I think we treated the tires better in the first stint, and could have stayed out, but it doesn't make, there's no point in doing that, because you try to obviously pit earlier. So I came to the box, and obviously afterwards came out first, which was good, but was quite a surprise. Jensen in front of me went into my garage, and I just hope for him, to carry on. We had something similar 2 years ago with the Toro Rosso. I don't know what attracts people to stop in our garage, but yeah, fortunately it had no effect. The guys kept their heads cool, and we kept going. And as I said, we came out in the lead. And then I think we probably, tried too hard staying on 2 stops. So the middle stint, obviously, ideally should have been a bit longer, but surely in the end, you'll find yourself out there on the hard tire, and you can see, I saw Lewis coming closer and closer, and there was no point really. I tried to defend as much as I can without losing too much time to the guys behind, but he found his way past easily, and it was a difficult race for us. As I said, we did a couple of mistakes. On top of that, we had some problems, but still we finished second, so I'm very, very happy with that. First of all, congratulations to Lewis and to McLaren. They did a very good job, and it shows, you 1 second or, one race, you just, try something a bit different, and, you do mistakes, is natural, and there's someone else to beat you. So I think it was a good race for us, because we can learn a lot today, and I'm the only one with 2 stops up here, so there's surely something to look into tonight.
Briefly for us, just how difficult was it, given the lack of communication you had to the pit wall in the latter stages?
Yeah, it didn't make it easier, because obviously, usually you exchange information, how the tires are, what the other guys do, which tires they are on, and so on. So I asked a lot of questions, but didn't get any answer. So we had a problem with communication. On top of that, I don't know how much of that is shown. We had some problems with the curves in the race as well. So, as I said, it wasn't a trouble-free race. I mean, we see it, Mark had obviously a good race and a very good pace. So the pace was there. It was there all weekend. But, once we decided to go 2-stop, obviously you have to be patient, look after your tires, and when, it just doesn't work, it doesn't work. So that's why I think we missed that 1 step today.
turning to yourself, Mark, after qualifying 18th yesterday, you said, given your luck on the Saturday, you might get hit by a truck. It seems you drove that truck straight the way through the field today. A storming performance to third.
Yeah, it was an interesting Grand Prix. I think we decided to start on the prime, the hard tyre in the first stint, which was, we know, not the most desired tyre for everyone in the field, as it doesn't really have the characteristics of a hard tyre in terms of sometimes duration and lots of things like that. So yeah, got that out of the way, but that was quite tricky actually, because even with the guys I was with, wasn't easy. Everyone was using the DRS at the same time, which we pretty much predicted because of the way the type of cars that were ahead of me were, how they qualified. So it wasn't easy still to come back through those guys, and I had a mistake in entry to turn 2 on my in lap, which the tyres were, basically I don't think there's much left of them, so I got the car back, and then we really started from there. But to still see P17 on your board after 15 laps or whatever it was, you think, how's this going to come? And then all of a sudden, I just felt comfortable with the car. Obviously had a few sets of tyres left from after qualifying, so that helped a bit. Maybe that's the best way to do it all the time, is not even take part in qualifying and then just go from there. But all jokes aside, I think the guys done an incredible job. It's a back-to-back race for us. It's clear we haven't had the smoothest run with my car, but they haven't given up, and that was a drive for them today and everyone at the factory. And again, congratulations to Lewis. It was good that someone finally, of course it's said in the same team, but he's been on a phenomenal run, and we're all here together fighting for victory. So shame McLaren won in a way, but also we can't let Seb get too far away. So it was a good day for the racing, I think, and and good day for us in terms of points for the team.
And finally to you, Lewis, the winner of the UBS Chinese Grand Prix, your first Grand Prix race win of the season, the first non-Red Bull race win of the season. Is this game on in the title now?
I think obviously we've still got a long road ahead of us, but we're working very, very hard to close the gap. I think in the race pace we're quite similar clearly, but in qualifying we still got a lot of work to do there. But generally I'm absolutely overwhelmed. It's been a long time. Feels like a long time since I was sitting here, and I feel very, very proud and extremely grateful for all the hard work everyone's putting in, and I will continue to push. These guys did a fantastic job, and I'm looking forward to many more great races like this.